Welcome class to our lesson today. We are looking at Form 2 work and our topic is the use of logarithm tables. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the notification bell, you get notified once I upload a new video. You can also get me on WhatsApp 0741, get me on WhatsApp 0741 92 55. So in today's lesson, we are looking of the use of our logarithm table. Now we have a question here that use logarithm tables to evaluate a fifth root of 0.6873 squared times 338 times 438.7, you divide by 396.8. When you get such a question like this, we need to make use of the logarithm table. But first of all, if we start from this one, you must write this number in standard form. So here we can have the number and then we have the log. So in our first case, we have 0.6872. In standard form, this number is written as 6.873 times 10. So we have the original decimal place here. So if we place another decimal place here, we go to a negative. So this one is raised to negative 1. So this negative 1 now becomes here as we have power 1. So from our logarithm table, we read the log of 6.873 and which reads as this one as 8. So we have 8, 3, 7, 2 from the logarithm tables. Then now, what we have here that this number is raised to a given power. And we know when a number is raised to a given power, you multiply the logarithm of that number by the power. So in this case now, we have a logarithm of this number as power 1.8372 and it is raised to power 2. So we need to multiply this one by, multiply that side by 2. So if you multiply that side by 2, you will get the final answer as per 1.6744, like that one. So what we have done here, you multiply the logarithm of the number by the power of course which is there, and therefore we get that one as the final answer. Now we have a multiplication of 438.7. 438.7, we write this one as 4.387. We have times 10, and this one is raised to positive 2. So you raise this one to be positive 2. So this positive 2 is what you bring here. So you can have the positive 2 here. So you write this one as positive 2 point. And then we read the logarithm of 4.387 from the table, which is 6, 4. So we have this one as 6, 4, 2, 2. So we have 6, 4, 2, 2 like that one. Again, what do you know? That when you are dealing with the multiplication, a multiplication will change to the addition of the logarithm of the numbers. So this multiplication will change into the addition of this. We have the addition of those two numbers. So if we can add this one, we can add these two numbers here. We add the two numbers there, and the final answer we have after adding this one. So we add this one is giving 6. This one is 6. We have this as 1, and we have this is 3. Then points. 3 points. So this one here we are adding. So we have there is one number we carried here. So we have a positive number here. Positive 1, negative 1. So they cancel out. So we remain this one as 2.3 166 on this side. We proceed, class. We have now that 396.8. 396.8, we write this one as 3 points. So this is a 3.968. This is times 10. So we have a decimal place here. So we have 1, 2. So times 10, then we have positive 2. This 2 is what we can bring there. So we can write this one as a 2 point, and then we read the logarithm of 3.968 from the table. So if you read that one from the table, you can we get that one as 5986. So we have this one as 5986. Now, there is another thing that you need to know here. We are talking of multiplication, the addition of the powers. When a number is raised to a given power, you need to multiply the logarithm of the number by the power. When we have the division will change into the subtraction. So from the upper part we have 2.3166. Then from the lower part we have 2.5986. And because we are talking of this division, now we can subtract the 2. So here we are now subtracting these 2. We talk of a subtraction there. So if we subtract here, what can we have? If we subtract there. So if we do our subtraction there, we have, this one is giving us 0. We have 0. We have 8. So we have this one as 8. Then we have 9. We have 5.2. We have, no, sorry for that. So if we subtract that one, we can have as 0. So we have 0, 8, 1, 7. Then we have 1. So we have 1 like that one. So that is when you subtract, subtracting the 2. What you need to understand what we have done here. Here we are talking about the addition of the numbers. It is the addition of the numbers. Here we have the addition. And this one it is because of the multiplication sign will change into addition. What we have also done here, we have times 2. Times 2, this is the power, because when a number is raised to a given power, you need to multiply the logarithm of the number by the power. That is what we have done there. And of course, now this division will change into multiplication that, and then we have the final answer as this one here. Now, we have the fifth root. What did you understand when you carry the root of a number? When you carry the root of a number, you are supposed to divide the logarithm of that number by the root. So in this case, what we have as this one as 1 point. We have 1.7180, and the power here is 5. And the root is 5. So we divide by this one as root 5. So there something you need to know there. You need to separate the character from the mantissa, and if the character is separated from the mantissa, we can have this one as power 1 point, power 1 now plus. We have separated this power 1 from there, so we remain with 0.7180. So in this case, we divide this one by 5, and then now you divide this one by, you are dividing that one by 5. In that case, check whether this the character is divided by 5. For example, this negative 1/5, it cannot be divided by 5. So you need to make it to be divided by 5. What will you do in this case? You subtract a number from here that will make this number to be divided by 5 without a remainder. So in this case, we are subtracting 4 from there. And the number we subtract, it is added on the mandisa. So this one, if we take negative 1 minus 4, we can have this one as negative 5 divided by 5, then plus, we subtracted this 4 from here, we add it on the other side, it becomes as positive 7, 4, 7, 1, 8, 0, and then of course, we divide that one by 5. So if you divide that one by 5, so it will give you the final answer. It will give you the final answer as per, so we have this one as per 1, we have per 1, 9, 4, 3, 6 in that case. So you proceed now. This one is after dividing negative 5 over 5, then 4.781 divided by 5. Then from here, you need to carry out the envelope. So we have our 10. So we multiply this one by 10. This is raised to negative 1. And then you reach the envelope of 0.9436. The envelope of 0.9436. So we can have this one as 8.782. And because we are talking about raised to negative 1, you can have now our final answer here as we have this negative 1, so we can remove this decimal place. So we have this as 0.8782. In this case, we talk of 4 significant figures. So we talk of 4 significant figures. It is 4 significant figures like that one. Kindly subscribe, follow my channel, click the notification bell. You get notified once I upload a new video. So I want to see those ones who tried this question. Bring your books, I see. I want to see those ones who tried. So you tried, but you missed this part. So make sure that here we are talking about, when we are talking about the power here, when a number is raised to a given power, you should find the logarithm of that number, then multiply by the power. Are you okay here? So this is where you have missed. So you can rectify this one. You also tried, but you have failed this part. When you are dividing this part, you make sure that the character must be divided by the given number. And if not divided by the given number, make it to be divisible. In this case, what have we done? If you make this one to be divisible, you must subtract 4. And always the number you subtract from here must be added on the answer. So you have failed this part. So this one, at least you have done it well. Keep it up. Thank you. But this part here, this one here, when you are finding the envelope, you should take this 10 raised to negative 1. No. This 10 raised to negative 1 into here. So we have to bring this one from here up to here. And then we remain here with 0.9436. Then in that case, you find the envelope. Thank you. I think you can do the assignment. You do the assignment in kcse 1989 and you bring your books for marking.